This event where we socialize with the candidates. And so the order for tonight, we'll start with the 7 congressional candidates, 7 district congressional candidates here in Virginia, and then go to the 4th. Ms. Abigail Spanberger will start us off tonight, followed by Mr. Ward, Ms. Ali, and Mr. Wharton. And without further ado, we'll have our first candidate of the evening.
Thank you very much.
Next up, Mr. Joe Walton.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Walton. I'm going to speak a little bit slower than everybody else that was up here previously. So I was born and raised here in Central Virginia. I went to high school in Chesterfield County, Meadowbrook High School. My grandmother just passed away about a year ago, but she lived in Forest Hill off 42nd Street. And so I know a good deal about the area in Central Virginia. I live in Powhatan, Eastern Powhatan. I was actually on the Board of Supervisors, elected in Powhatan in 2007 through 2011. In doing that, I hadn't ever really gotten involved in local politics prior to that. But in doing that, I learned a lot about local politics, and there's a lot of nuance, pothole filling, and things of that nature. But I really liked it, and I really enjoyed it. I maintained quarterly meetings and participated in committees and things around Central Virginia and around Richmond. I lost re-election in 2011 and continued to stay involved. I actually completed my master's in public administration from VCU, and I'm working on a PhD in public policy from VCU as well. I've been self-employed in information technology for about 20 years or so. In the last several months, I've worked at VCU full-time in IT audit. I think that probably the two most important things that I intend to do if I'm elected is maintain a professional office, stay involved with the community, and continue to reach out and talk to the constituents and the congressional delegation from the rest of the state. And secondarily, I think the most important thing for Congress is to hold the executive branch accountable. And I think that's something the prior candidates have kind of talked about that as well. But without a Congress that is looking and uses its various entities to keep a check on the various agencies and departments of the executive branch, things tend to be more authoritarian and autocratic than Americans are typically used to, or at least used to be willing to accept. In addition to that, I think that there are a lot of things that have changed economically and socially over the last few decades. It's important to note that the GOP has not won a popular vote in the presidency in 26 years. And so in that time, for various reasons, in that time a lot of things have shifted economically and socially and demographically. And one of the ones I think probably is most important is immigration, and the idea that there are still massive problems with our immigration policy, the ability for folks to get in to the country legally and work and continue to make our economy grow. I think it's a big problem. And so that is one thing that I would support and strive for, in addition to a variety of other economic and things related to the changes in demographics and things of that nature, technology changing the way that the economy functions. So I am out of time. I have information up here, a very comprehensive website, and thank you very much for having me.
This event where we socialize with the candidates. And so the order for tonight, we'll start with the 7 congressional candidates, 7 district congressional candidates here in Virginia, and then go to the 4th. Ms. Abigail Spanberger will start us off tonight, followed by Mr. Ward, Ms. Ali, and Mr. Wharton. And without further ado, we'll have our first candidate of the evening.